It's finally happened. Today, LEGO has officially revealed the Shire set and the gift with purchase that's going to be coming out with it on April 2nd for Insider members or April 5th for everybody else. Today, we're going to be talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly of both this set and the gift with purchase. But before we get into that, make sure you guys head down below, leave a like on this video, and subscribe to the channel. And now, let's talk about the good of both these sets. So we're going to start out talking about the Shire set, but I want to get some basic information out of the way about this set. So it's going to be set number 10354, include 2017 pieces, 9 minifigures, and be rated for ages 18 and up. To start off with the good about this set, I want to talk about the minifigures. Like I said before, there's 9 included in this set, but we're going to start from left to right. So we have 2 of the Proud Feet here. Both of them look to have exclusive torso prints, face prints, all that awesome stuff. Looks like that might be a new mold for the skirt piece there, but you guys will have to let me know down in the comments if you guys are knowing that or not, just because I don't actually know what all shows up in other themes. Then we have Bilbo here with a new torso print, which is great. Gandalf is the same, except for he does have a new face print, I believe, with a little bit of a beard print on there, which is nice. Frodo has some new blue molded legs instead of the regular brown, so that's a new print. And then also a brand new torso print for him. All of the hobbits have torso prints kind of from the whole entire party, so these are all brand new, and I think they all look really, really nice for both Frodo, Sam, Merry, and Pippin. Then we get Rosie Cotton as our last minifigure. She has a brand new, obviously printed torso, and then a nice skirt piece there in blue, which matches well with the movie, and also a nice hair piece, and I'm assuming an exclusive face print for her as well. For the 4 hobbits, though, I don't know if these face prints are new or if these ones are already been shown and reused, but either way, they look nice, and I think they do the right job here. While we are on the topic of figures, I also really like how LEGO is able to include both extra face prints and hair pieces for both Merry and Pippin to recreate the scene where they shoot off the firework and then are caught by Gandalf. I'm really glad LEGO is able to include this for us, as it is a nice touch for us to be able to get that as well. Then, also what I really like about this build is just the overall build of the actual Hobbit house. I think the outside looks really, really great. Some people are not liking it because it does not look like it's worth the money, but either way, it is a good build, and it may not be worth that, but I do think the likeness of it is very, very nice. I like all the part usages they have on the outside. I like Gandalf's cart, how it's nicely smoothed off. The tree on top of the Hobbit house looks very, very good, and I think overall LEGO did a very good job with that. I also like how they got the printed banner pieces for both the Happy Birthday Bilbo Baggins and then the actual tent itself. I think those are very, very nice to have included in this set. And then once again, I think the interior is also very good. There's a few things we'll talk about later on in the video, but for the most part, I like how it's tiled off in the front and then some plates elsewhere. But for the most part, the interior looks very good. I do like the 2 picture frames we get for Frodo's parents there. Those hopefully will be printed. I'm really hoping they're not stickers, but then again, it is LEGO, so we can't really get our hopes up. But we will see here in the future once we get that. But now I want to talk about the good of the gift with purchase. Alright, I'm just going to touch briefly on the gift with purchase just because I did make a whole entire video about it yesterday. But we will talk about the good real fast because I do think there's a few parts. One, it's really just nice overall that we're getting another gift with purchase with this set. Rivendell didn't have one, Barad-dûr did, and then I think everybody just kind of assumed you were going to get one, and I'm glad we are doing that here again because it is super nice to have as a reason to go out and buy the set right away at release. Because if you look at the aftermarket of the one from last year, it's insane how much it costs. So if you're thinking about getting this set and you want to get this gift with purchase, I'd recommend buying the set and getting this all on day 1. I also like that you do get 2 minifigures compared to the one from last year. We will talk about later on about the torsos and the reuses in this little gift with purchase here. But for the most part, I am very happy that we're getting more figures and also a gift with purchase just in general. Overall, I'm very positive about this set, and I really do love it, and I can't wait to get it for myself on day 1. But as the title states, we do have to talk about a few bad things and also a few ugly things. More so the bad, because there is a few just tinier details that I want to talk about right now. So let's talk about those. As I said before, there's a lot of things on the interior that seem to be printed, but some of them we just really do not know. As it goes with LEGO, they usually tend to not do too many fully printed parts. Even in Barad-dûr last year, we didn't get that many. So for the picture frames in this set and stuff, I'm really hoping that they're printed. But just looking at the picture again here, it looks like they probably won't be. It does look like it is a sticker. With that map on the table in the same picture, possibly also a sticker again, and possibly this floor that Gandalf is standing on might even be a sticker. Then we have a few more spots in the actual interior, like the front area, where I think those two brighter red little rug pieces there might also end up being stickers. And then as well as the book that you get in this set too, which you can see on the back of the box, looks like that might be stickered, and also the little different types of tiles you get to burn off the envelope in the fireplace there may also be stickered. I just don't understand why for a $270 set, why we can't get printed parts on these very, very small, like inexpensive pieces. I understand if these are bigger plates or something, then maybe that's a different story to tell. But I mean, you're already going the extra mile and giving us printed banners and stuff too. So why not just go a little bit farther and give us all these other printed tiles and parts just to make the set that much better, as you're asking a very hefty price of $270. Like I said before, many people have been criticizing over here on the YouTube and on the internet itself. Now, as we did before, we also have to be able to talk about the gift with purchase here too. This one I actually don't think is as bad as some people are criticizing, but a lot of people are attacking the tree and dissing on it, but I really do think it's not that bad because of all the small pieces that they used to actually recreate a overall pretty good shape. The boat build actually does look better on this once we got the HD images than it did off the blurry ones, so I think that's fine too. I do have one gripe though with the torsos in this set, and that is that they are both reuses of both Sam's torso from the other Lord of the Rings sets, and then Argus Filch's from Harry Potter. Obviously, the Harry Potter one doesn't really matter as much because it hasn't been seen for Lord of the Rings figures before, and I also do think it works well for Smeagol in this set, but the one for Deagle is literally just a straight copy of Sam, and I was kind of hoping that for a little tiny gift with purchase here, we maybe get a custom torso for him or an exclusive one to the set overall, but we're not. So unfortunately, that's just going to be how it's going to be, but I'm really hoping that the one for Deagle doesn't like look too close to the one from Sam when you have those characters up side by side, because it's really going to stand out in a collection when you have two of the exact same torsos for what's supposed to be two different minifigures. Now, we talked about the bad, we talked about the good, but there is one more thing we have to talk about, and that is the ugly of the set. Now, this only pertains to the actual Shire build set. I think the gift with purchase, there isn't really anything too ugly about it, and there really isn't anything wrong with the actual Shire set either, except for one thing, and I think it's a pretty easy fix, and I'm surprised LEGO didn't change it themselves, but it is the actual side tree that has all the lights hanging from it, where Bilbo's stage is at with his little banner. That tree build is just horrendous with all the little tiny like grass pieces on top. I'm not really sure why when they have the earth green tone like leaf pieces, they didn't choose to put those on top instead of these weird grass pieces. It just really wasn't a correct move, I don't think, in my opinion, to be putting grass pieces on the little leaves there. But then again, maybe you guys have a different opinion about that. So let me know down in the comments if you guys think that's as ugly as I do. And if not, then maybe I'm just overthinking it here. But yeah, definitely let me know down in the comments what your guys' thoughts are on that tree too. So like I said, that was only the real one ugly thing I have between both these builds. Overall, I think I really do like both these. The gift with purchase is maybe a little bit less than the actual Shire set itself. The Shire set I really do love, and I cannot wait to pick this one up on day one. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys head down below, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. And if you made it this far, make sure you guys head down below and comment Hobbit in the comment section, and I will catch you guys all in the next video. See ya.